make the sign of the cross. Your Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good morning once again, grade 8 Crystal.
Good morning, Mom Teresa.
Wow, I see a lot of handsome and beautiful smiling faces today. How are you feeling today, class?
Very good.
Wow, I'm glad to hear that you are all doing great, class. Before you sit down, kindly pick up some papers on the floor, please.
And have your chairs properly aligned by column. Make it straight. Don't drag your chairs, class.
People at the back, kindly fill in the empty chairs here at the front. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, everybody, sit down and sit properly. Before we start our lesson, class, now, for our checking of attendance, when your student is home, describe your feeling right now in just one word. Is that okay, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Malduwasa.
Happy, ma'am.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're happy. Wahing.
Happy to
Wow. Everybody is present. And I'm glad to hear that you are all doing great. And with that, all of you deserve 3 claps and 1 hooray. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, hooray!
Okay, so before we start our lesson, class, I want you all to be guided with our classroom rules for today. Everybody read. Go.
Listen carefully and avoid having a discussion with your seatmate while I am talking here in front. Refrain from using gadgets during the discussion and make sure it is on silent mode.
May I also request those who have their phones with them, can you come here to the front and put your phones here in the table. Not worry, class, because you're going to leave your phone later after our session, okay? Don't worry. Everybody sit down and sit properly. For our third classroom rule class, we have here, everybody read, it's 3, 2, 1, go.
Raise your hand if you have any questions, clarifications, additions, or concerns.
Are the classroom rules clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so now this morning class, we will have a new lesson. But before that, let's first have a review of the discussion that we had yesterday. So, who can recall what was our topic yesterday? Yes, Rico?
Yesterday, Mom, we discussed about formulating 5 W's and 1 E.
Wow, very good. Let's give 3 claps and 1 hooray for speech off. Ready, go!
1, 2, 3, hooray!
And what about the 5 W's and 1 H?
Okay.
Yes, Wahid?
The 5 W's and 1 E are what, why, when, where, and who and how much.
Thank you so much, Yana. Let's give 3 claps and 1 hooray for Yana.
1, 2, 3, hooray!
Welcome to another lesson in English 8. Are you all excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you all excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, you all will be, because today, class, we will going to have a game. But before that, class, I want you all first to imagine that we are on a ship. But the thing, class, is that I am your captain and we are all travelers. The thing is that the ship will sink if one of you is not energized enough. The ship will sink even if one of you is not listening, and even if one of you is sleepy. Now, the only way to prevent the ship from sinking is that we must help each other by checking if everybody is really listening to me very well throughout the session. And we can do that when I say, are you ready? Grade 8 Crystal, you say, aye, Captain. Okay, let us practice. Are you ready? Grade 8 Crystal,
Aye, Captain.
again, are you ready? Grade 8 Crystal,
Aye, Captain.
me throughout our session for today will receive a Spongy Badge. So each Spongy Badge is equivalent to one surprise that you can claim later on after our session. Is that okay, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let us start our game. Are you familiar with Scrabble, class?
Yes.
Oh, you are familiar? It is a board game and it is like a crossword puzzle. But I have my own version here, which is the Guess Me, Fill Me. So here. Now, for what class? In this game class, all you have to do is to guess the word with missing letters and you fill them in with the correct letters that I provided. Here, now there is a twist in this game class. I know that you always love twists, right? Are you ready, Grade Crystal?
Aye, Captain.
The twist of this activity class is that all of you here will already have 10 points. But once your bubble is pulled randomly here inside the mystery box, your points will depend on the answer you gave. Okay, you spell the word when your surname is called, and then you read the word again. Is that okay, class?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so I have here a mystery box. Inside the mystery box are the mystery bubbles with bubbles that we're going to pop with your names written on it, of course. So help me everyone count to 1, 2, 3 to shake this mystery box. Ready, go!
1, 2, 3.
Alright, let's pick our first lucky bubble. We have Veronelia Niña May. Please come here to the front and answer the first incomplete word. Here, Niña. Here. Okay, everybody count!
1, 2, 3.
Second lucky bubble we have here. Sherry Luz Vico, come here to the front and answer the second incomplete word, please. Everybody, let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Alright. Third lucky bubble we have here, Vincent Pinawan, come here to the front and answer the third incomplete word, Vincent. Alright, everybody, fourth. 3, 2, 1, go!
1, 2, 3.
Fourth lucky bubble we have here. Madronero Desmeding. Come here to the front and answer the fourth incomplete word. Fifth, lastly, everybody count. Go!
1, 2, 3.
Okay, what we have here is a lucky bubble. Oh, Valdo Westerly. Come here to the front and answer the fifth incomplete word. Remember, you have to read the word again and then you spell it. Is that clear? Yes, ma'am. All right. There it says on the back page. Okay, let us have the first letter. Is Ninya May correct, class?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you sure?
I.
Are you sure, class?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let us spell accuracy. Ninya.
So our first word is accuracy. It's spelled as ACCURACNY.
Oh, is Ninya correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Ninya. You can sit down. Let's give 3 claps and 1 hooray for Ninya.
1, 2, 3, hooray!
And of course, 1 spongy badge for Ninya. Thank you so much, Ninya. Let's have our second complete word. Yes, Sherry Lo, you can read and spell word.
The second word is concise. CONCISE.
Is Sherry Lo correct, class?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you sure?
Yes,
Check
ma'am.
it out. CONCISE. Yes, Sherry Lo is correct. You may take your seats, Sherry Lo, and let's give 3 claps and 1 hooray for Sherry Lo. 1, 2, 3, hooray! Also, for the third, we have here clarity.
For the third word, ma'am, we have clarity. So this will be CLARYTY.
Is Vincent correct, class?
Yes,
ma'am. Alright, let's check it out. CLARIT. Yes, Vincent is correct. Okay, let's give 3 claps and 1 hooray for Vincent.
Hooray!
You make it down, Vincent. Thank you so much. And also for the fourth incomplete word we have here.
So the fourth word is subjective and it is spelled out as OBJECTIE.
Is Jessamine correct, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Let us check. OBJECTIE. Objective. Yes, she is correct. Let's give 3 claps and 1 hooray for Jessa. 1, 2, 3,
Hooray!
Thank you so much, Jessa. And for the last word we have here, balance. Okay, Reese.
So for the fifth word, we have balance. To spell it, BALANCE. Balance.
Thank you so much. Is Reese correct, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, of course, he is correct. Let's have balance. BALANCE. Everybody, you've got the correct answer. Let's give a round of applause to those who are told and to ourselves. Ready?
Hooray!
Okay. May I request those who are told to please raise your hand. Also, here is your spongy badge. Here is your spongy badge. Here is yours. Here is your spongy badge. You're not told earlier, Cyrus. Here is your spongy badge. Also, those who have participated earlier during our review, one spongy badge for you, and of course, one spongy badge for you also. You have So I want everybody to read our complete word that we have here. Ready, go.
Accuracy, concise, clarity, objective, balance.
So by just reading this complete word class, do you already have a hint about our new topic for today? Anyone, do you have already a hint about our topic for today? What will be our topic for today? Are you sure? Yes? Leia?
I think our topic for today is about newspaper.
Okay, let's find out if Leia is correct. Yes, of course. Our topic for this morning class is about one of the journalistic types of writing focusing on news report. So we have here. Wow. But in order for us to really be guided, since we are all travelers, we must have something to be like a guide for today, and that will be. Are you familiar with this cartoon, class?
Yes.
Who is this? This is
SpongeBob.
Wow, and for today, SpongeBob is going to reveal to us our missions for today for us to be guided throughout our session for today. Oh. For a while class.
Wow.
Everybody read our missions for today. Ready, go.
Understand the characteristics, structure, and handling of news report through oral recitation. Express appreciation for the importance of 5 W's and 1 H in news handling. Through locating the questions in news writing used in news articles. And construct a news feed based on the material given by arranging the
Yes, thank you so much for reading, class. Now, when you hear the word news, what comes first to your mind? Anyone from the class who wants to answer? Yes, Cherry Lou?
I think news is to inform us about happenings in the world around us.
Yes, very good. Let's give 3 cups and 1 hooray for Cherry Lou. Ready, go! 1, 2, 3, hooray! Yes, Cherry Lou is correct, class. So, everybody read the definition. Ready, go!
News reports are found in newspapers and their purpose is to inform readers of what is happening in the world around them.
News articles, class, are written to inform and educate readers about current events. They are also used to provide readers with information they needed to know about the world around them. Additionally, it is a brief story of an event that is happening or has already happened. So, when you write a news report, class, your news should be what?
Factual.
Yes, very good. So when you write a news report, the subject of your news report has to be presented clearly and the style of your writing must be precise. Did you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, class. Alright, so next we will going to have the characteristics of writing. Are you ready, grade 8 Crystal?
Aye, Captain.
So class, there are 6 characteristics of news. So I want everybody to help me count if there are really 6 characteristics of news to make sure that there is no characteristic left behind. So let me just read this one for a while. Alright. We have here, class, the 6 characteristics of news. Are you ready to know the 6 characteristics of news?
Aye, Captain.
Yes, very good. So help me count if there are really 6 characteristics of news. Everybody.
1, 2, 3,
Very good, class.
4, 5, 6.
Very good, class. Of course, we have no left behind characteristics. So we have here 6 characteristics of news report. Now, let us have the first characteristic, which is the accuracy. Now, when we say accuracy, class, it refers to the correctness of the names, the figures, and the statements and other important information. Second, we have here the everybody.
Objective.
When we say objective, class, the news does not take side and devoid of any impartiality. Now, when we say impartiality, it devoids from any biases or any unfairness. So our third characteristic we have here, everybody.
Factual.
Yes, factual. When we say factual, class, it consists of actual person and events with nothing invented. Of course, when you write a news report, it should be purely based on facts. Fourth, we have here
Balance.
Again,
Balance.
Yes, when we say balance, class, it gives proper emphasis on each fact in relation to other facts. So, fifth characteristic we have here, the
Concise.
When we say concise, class, it's short enough to consist the most important information. Lastly, we have here the
Timely.
Yes, when we say timely, class, yes, can are you finished with this? Thank you so much. Now class, when we say timely, it refers to the freshness and immediacy of an event. So when you write news report, it should be timely and relevant. So I have here are you familiar with this one, class?
Yes,
ma'am. What is this?
Book.
A book, a
Magazine.
Yes, you are all right. It is a magazine. So news reports, class, are usually found inside a newspaper and of course a magazine. And in our case, we have here a school publication magazine. So inside this magazine, class, are the different types of journalistic writing, including the sports article, the feature article, the opinion article, and even the news article. But for today, we're just going to focus only in news articles. So what we have here is an example of news. So first, we have here a title. So in news writing class, it is called a headline, which tells us what is the story or the event all about. Second line here, we have the byline in news writing. So in news writing, it is called a byline. It tells us who is the writer of the said story or said news. Our byline and headline here to you, class.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now that you already know the characteristics, the headline, the byline, the definition of news, let us have the basic structure of news writing for you to be guided. So what we have here, are you all familiar with this one, class? What have you noticed in this figure, class? It is an
Inverted
Inverted diagram.
This is an inverted pyramid. In journalism class, inverted pyramid refers to a story structure where all the important information is presented first. So the who, what, where, when, why, and how appears at the start of the story, followed by the supporting details and the background information. So inside here, our inverted pyramid, we have 4 parts. So first, everybody read. 3, 2, 1, go.
Primary need. Secondary need. Other important details. Least important details.
Yes, when we say primary lead class, it is usually a short paragraph that answers 4 of at least 5 the W's and 1 H. Do you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Second, we have here the secondary lead. It is usually found inside in the second paragraph that answers the questions left unanswered by the primary lead, and then followed by the other important details and the least important details that gives flesh to your story. Did you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready, grade 8 Crystal?
Aye, Captain.
All right. Now that you already know the format, let us have the how to gather information through those angling. When we say angling, class, it is the process of placing the most important information at the beginning of the lead to make it more interesting to the readers. So, remember, class, the news angle is your specific hook, okay? This is where you determine the specific facts upon writing the news report. So, I have here an example for you to understand clearly, okay? We have here, everybody read, go.
What? Hanging to death. Who? An old man. When? Yesterday. Where? Inside his sister's home in Quezon City. Why? Unable to find work and could not
you have to know how to angle your gathered information. So we have here the what, which tells us what happened in a certain event. Who, which tells us who is involved or who are involved. Third, we have here the when. When did that event happen? Fourth, we have here, you may sit down. Fourth, we have here where, which tells us where did a certain event take place. Why, which tells us why did it happen, and how, which tells us how did it happen. Did you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now that you already understood the examples of news angle, let us have the examples. Another example of news angling using the 5 W's and 1 H. But at this time, it is a B. So, everybody read in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hanging himself, an old man was found dead yesterday inside his sister's house in Quezon City.
So, may I ask, what happened in this certain event class? There was someone who? Yes, there was someone who passed away. So remember, class, that whenever you feel like you're lifting your whole world up, always remember to pray. Always remember to pray and do not ever dare to hurt yourselves, okay? Remember that you are loved, you are precious, and your presence here today is much appreciated. So class, whenever you have problems in life, do not hesitate to tell me, okay? Maybe I can do something to help you with your problem. Are we clear, grade Crystal?
Aye, Captain.
Are we clear, grade 8 Crystal?
Aye, Captain.
Alright, now let's move on to the bully. Everybody read.
An old man was found dead after hanging himself yesterday inside his sister's house in Quezon City.
Who was involved in this paragraph class? Who was involved in this incident?
Old man.
Very good. And
Old man.
and so, when we say who, it tells us who are or who is involved in the incident or the event. Moving on, let's have the where. Everybody read. Go.
Inside his sister's house in Quezon City, an old man was found hanging himself to death yesterday.
Where did the event take place?
Inside his sister's house in Quezon City.
Impressive. Next, we have here the when. Everybody read. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yesterday, an old man was found hanging himself to death inside his sister's house in Quezon City.
When did the event happen?
Yesterday.
Very good, class. Moving on, let's have the why lead. Everybody read. Go.
Unable to find work and could not go home to his family in Sultan Kudarat, an old man hung himself to death yesterday inside his sister's house in Quezon City.
So why did it happen?
Not
Because
go.
He is unable to find work and cannot go home to his family in Sultan Kudarat.
that's very good. Last, we have here the how lead. Everybody read in 3, 2, 1, go.
Using an iron cord, an old man hung himself to death inside his sister's house in Quezon City yesterday after he failed to find work and did not go home.
So, how did the event happen, class?
Using
Using
an iron cord.
Using an
Iron cord.
At first glance, class, you may notice that all of them were alright because they have answered the questions in news writing. But if you try to examine closely, you can notice that not all of them are effective in enticing the reader's interest. So what do you think is the best angle used here, class? What do you think is the best angle? Yes, Rose?
For me, the why because the event is not usual and first it should be stated the reason why the event happened.
Very good, Rose. Let's give 3 claps and 1 hooray for Rose.
Hooray!
And also, of course, one badge for Rose. Thank Thank you, Rose. Yes, class. Rose is correct. The effective and most effective lead being used here is using the why lead. Why is it so? It is because it is that dramatic quality that compels the reader to read the whole story. Thank you so much, class. Do you have any questions, clarifications, final reactions?
None.
Alright, are you ready, Grade 8 Crystal?
Aye, Captain.
Are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
Alright, I'm happy to say that we have almost arrived to our destination, but I can see that some of you are sleepy, some even are not listening, and some even are talking to their sibling. With that, let's have an energizer. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Raise your hands. Take your hands in count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands down. Sit down and sit properly. So for our energizer class, which is a group activity, I have here, you have 3 things to remember. So for activity class, I have here, first, I have here 3 fact sheets with the same content. All you have to do is to determine the questions in news writing being used here, including the headline and the byline. So you have to locate where are the questions in news writing in this news article, and then you place them here. You write them here at the space provided below. Also, don't forget to write the headline and the byline here at the bottom. Do you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Second, I will be dividing the class into 3 groups. So, starting from left to right, count from 1 to 3. So, I'll start this later on when I'm start. And then, all you have to do right after the groupings, you have to form a small circle together with your group mates. And then, the first group who will first form a circle will receive a spongy bag. Please remember that you can play later on after our session. Now, for third class, remember that I will only give you 5 minutes to answer, so you have to work collaboratively, okay? And then class, right after answering, you have to present your answers. No need to come here to the front, just stay right at the places that I will designate you. So remember the places, this will be the group 1, group 2, and at the back will be the